So then I told my family, you know, like, I'm so sorry, but the baby is gone. And they were like, my daughter, when I think about it, tears are coming in my eyes again. She was crushed. She cried like Gloria was with me when I told her. And even Gloria was crying. We all were crying because she was, she was like a baby, like literally a baby. She cried so hard, and my heart was crushed, you guys. You can't imagine what I was feeling at that moment. So then, you know, everything settled down. I took the papers and I read the papers. So you have three options. And I was like, no, I want everything to go naturally. So for, I think, 4 or 5 weeks, I walked with my baby in my belly while the baby was dead. And that was hard because, you know, people in church, they came to you like, you know, like, when is the time? When is the time? Are you pregnant already? Because they know that we were married. So they expect, like, you know, that things will happen. And I was like fighting back my tears, like, you know, and trying to be sweet because it's hard. Basically, you want, you know, to cry and to say like, shh, my baby is dead in my stomach. But, you know, God gave me wisdom, so I dealt with it. But it was very hard. In the night times, I woke up, I cried, I still prayed to God, and I still told God, like, God, you are a God of miracles, signs, and wonders. Now it's your time to show me that you are, you know, that God that I serve. You have already showed me so many times, but now it's my situation. Like, please help me, help me, help me. I cried. We cried together in the night. We were praying. We were praying. We were praying. We were praying, praying. And then you have like a certain amount of time that you can walk like that. Nothing happened. The baby, nothing happened. So then I had to, this was also very hard, because I'm against abortion, but the process that I was in, I had to take like a pill, an abortion pill, and then 24 hours later, I had to take four pills, and if that wouldn't work, I need to do 4 more. So I fixed everything, and like the abortion pill, that was very hard for me. I told my husband that, please, can you go with Jaden, you know, like walk or something. And I was in the kitchen on the ground crying, and I was like, God, I can't do it like for an hour or so. And then I took the pill like fast, and then I had to wait. And the next day, I took the 4 pills, and I waited. And I was like, I will not have medication for the pain. I will, because they call it like a mini delivery. Like, delivery is like, yeah, yes, a mini, like, so you will deliver the baby and you will have the exact same pain. But I was like, no, I'm hard. Like, you know, my pain level is high. I got this. Oh, let me tell you guys, like, I took the pills within 3 hours. No, not even yet 3 hours. Within a half an hour, I was speaking to my sister Sharon, and I was like, I need to hang up. And and then from that moment it went fast. I don't know, but I had so much pain. I was like shaking. I saw like stars, and I thought I would pass out. And Jurek, oh, my baby, he did everything. He tried. It is his first time as well. You know, I already have a child, but for him it was, everything was new, and he was like, do you want this? Do you want that? And oh my God, my mind was everywhere. I thought I would die. I'm serious, guys. This pain, you know, when you are delivering your baby, like your baby that is alive, there is a certain stoffia that comes free, and you can contain the pain. But this was like, I need to go to the pain for nothing because my baby is not here anymore. So my mind was not focused at all, and I was like, and then all of a sudden my spiritual mother was in front of me. I don't know, but she got caught and she came. And the moment she came, I had took the medicine for the pain because hey, that big girl, she was gone. I cried like a baby, you guys. Like, I see myself standing over there. So then mom came, and yes, from that moment it went fast. I laid on bed, I was speaking to my spiritual mother, and then it was like I felt like in my stomach, and then yes, there was my baby. And that, yes, that was so, yes, that was hard, that moment. Jaden was so down. And then is the moment of, the grieving process. But in the meantime, we had our wedding celebration that still needed to continue because everything, we had everything like catering, like the hall, the venue, everything was settled. And that was in August. And this was in June that I heard that the heartbeat stopped. And then on the 6th of July, I always say I gave birth because that was what happened. Only, yes, that was it. I gave birth on the 6th of July. We didn't know the gender, but the baby's name was Eden. We already had everything, so then the grieving process, I spoke a lot with my daughter, like open, and I explained to her, sometimes God works in mysterious ways. And I was like, how do you say that? Bemoedigen. I was encouraging her, but for me, it was hard, but I was like more busy with her, like everything will be okay. Like God will bless us. Don't you worry. God is in control. But me, in the meantime, my head, hey, my head was everywhere, everywhere. So the grieving process was there, but we didn't have a lot of time for that because the wedding, everything. So the grieving process was not, it was like fast because the wedding celebration, it had to continue. So we had to plan like certain things. Everything was going on. We had like, I think 6 weeks. And one thing, like our first date was the 25th of March. There was lockdown. Then we had a second date. That was the 24th of June. And one day before our wedding would be, we heard that that the heartbeat stopped. So God worked things out for our good, even though we are not understand. We are having like, hebben we zoiets van, God, waar bent u mee bezig? Sorry, I really had to switch to my own language. Like, God knows what he does, even though we are not understanding it. And I always say this, and when I go through hard times in life, I'm always like, Uncle Yop, Uncle Job, Oompie Yop. If I read the book of Job, I don't know how you say it in English. How do you say it in English? Job. I'm like, what a man of faith. The things that he went through. So even Jesus was focused on his mission. He knew exactly what did he need to do here on earth and fulfill. And he trusted God. He even had one small moment that he cried out to God, if this cup can pass me by. But if it is your will, let your will be done. There are certain things that when I go through hard times, I am just thinking about that. If your will need to be done in this, let it be done. I'm not understanding what you are doing, but it's okay. So then I was like I gave it a place. I cried out to God. And one day I was in church, and there was a man of God, and he prophesied to me, and he was like, I can see that you are, you know, doubting God, but God said the thing that you went through was to learn you something. So I know this was the message behind what I went through. It brought me closer to God. It brought me closer to God. It brought me so much closer to God. So in a way, it's weird, but I'm thankful. I'm very thankful. And it may be sound very weird, but I'm thankful because it brought me very close to God. So then we had the wedding, and we were planning everything, and you know, like, then was the big day. It was amazing. We really enjoyed. And then it was the end of the wedding, and my little niece came to me, and she was like, Auntie, are you pregnant? And I was like, go home, because I was like, je beledigt me. Now you are telling me that I'm fat. Like, go to your home. I just had a great day. Like my small niece, she's 6. And you know, but I didn't know that I was really pregnant. I was pregnant. So I think a month later, the day that Mikael got born, that is the 28th of September. So I didn't listen. Me, let me see.
Augustus. Mika was born in August.
August?
Ja,
Oh,
28.
Okay, sorry. August.
Ja.
I was pregnant. Very pregnant. So what did I do? I didn't tell Jurek nothing, because before the wedding was, I had like how do you say, ongesteld? My period. But it was so weird. But I didn't, like, you know, was like, oh, maybe, because my mind was so focused on the wedding. So then the day that Mikael got born, I was like, no. I didn't even have my period time was not even there, not even a little bit. But I was like, I will go to the kruidvat, I will buy my test, and I will see. And then I did the test, and I will take you guys with me to that moment. So I was sitting. So that was the moment that I already did a test, like a normal one, but I was like, no. So I went back to the kruidvat. I did 5 tests, guys. 5, because I was so scared, and I needed to really pray to God and bind that spirit of fear, because I was like, what if? And I was like, no, not what if. Like, no, this time I will not doubt. And it felt good. It felt like very good. So what happened next? I did a test that you can really see, like, pregnant, and I saw pregnant, and I was sitting on the couch, and then so I did a test. I went to the couch, I took my phone, and I saw Mikael is born, and I was like, oh my God! I don't know. I was so happy. You guys. So what did I do? I waited on Jurek, and he came in and was like, babe, all those tests, and he was so happy, and we were so happy. And the first thing we said, like, we will not tell nobody, only our spiritual parents, because we need, like, backup in prayer and stuff, and Qasim and Gloria. So not even our parents, you know. And that's not because we do not trust them, or we have something like, but it also hurted all the people that I told. So it was not only me that is going through the process or Jurek. It was all the people that we told that we were having a baby who needed to go through the process of grief and everything. So we wanted to protect everyone, but most of our child, you know. So 1 second. So then you know, we were happy and stuff, and then I went to the hospital to bring food, I think, yes. And then I told my spiritual mother, yes, I told her, and she was so happy. She was just like, oh my God, oh my God. So then, let me see, I waited to tell Gloria because I wanted to do it in a special way. But this girl, this girl they call Gloria, hey, but me, it was hard for me as well to not tell her, like, it was so hard. It was so hard. So one day in church, I was in the children's service, and she was like, oh, what if, you know, like, and I was like, and she was like, what? And I was like, and she was like, are you pregnant? And I was like, I couldn't anymore. And she was like, but we were in church, so we couldn't, you know. So then I told her, and then, you know, okay, then at a certain moment, yes. So now I'm going to the toilet again, and I see some blood. And I was like, here we go again. Me, like, God, me, I will give up on you, I was so, but at the same time, I was like, no, this will not happen again. I will not let this thing happen again. I was so done, so done. So I called like the midwife, and they were like, no, because you had a miscarriage, you can come earlier, and the echo is free, because in my verzekering, insurance, it is there is some, like, if you have had a miscarriage and you get pregnant, the first echo is for free. So I went with Gloria because my husband was on with my spiritual father on mission in Guadeloupe, and I was like, no, I have to go. Sorry, babe, I can't wait until you come back. Like, I saw some blood again, you know. And he was like, no, please go, just call me video. And I went with Gloria again, and I was in the waiting room, and I was like, Glo, I'm so scared. And she was like, stop, nothing. This baby will not go anywhere. He will not go anywhere. And she was like, yeah, she was so convinced that it was a boy. And so, okay, now, you know, she placed the dinger, and the dinger. She placed like the thing on my belly, the gel and everything. And the moment she placed it, I saw this. I will show you guys that moment. So there was a day in church, we had a guest speaker, and he came, I think he came from America. Yes, so, and all of a sudden we were standing in front, and he called Jurek to the front, and he prophesied over him. And this is what he told Jurek. Take a look.
God's general child. This is good. And you know, Apostle, when you delight yourself in the Lord,
wanneer u zo verlicht in de Heer, verheugt in de Heer,
He gives you the desire of your
dan
heart.
geeft Hij u de verlangens van uw hart.
And your delight is in the Lord.
En uw vreugde is in de Heer.
And I'm going to tell exactly what I saw.
En ik zal precies zeggen wat ik heb gezien.
Because God has heard your prayer.
Want God heeft uw gebeden gehoord.
You're going to hold a baby boy.
U zult een baby jongen vasthouden. Yes, goede. Ja. U houdt van deze vrouw. U houdt zoveel van hem.
what God gives to her.
En ik ben
She
God
is
gaaf aan haar.
She came out of brokenness.
Ze kwam uit
She
gebrokenheid.
came out of a lot of pain.
Ze kwam uit heel veel
hurt.
pijn.
And you're the one God is
En ik ben degene die God heeft gebruikt.
in the life of the child.
En in het leven van het kind dat u heeft.
But together now,
Maar samen,
you all been talking about
en u heeft het over gesproken.
it in your heart.
Het is in uw hart.
I saw you with a baby boy.
Ik zag u met een baby jongen.
You are a great man.
En u bent een geweldige vader.
God said, I'm going to honor you because you have
En
such
God
an
zal u
excellent
eren.
spirit. Such a good heart.
U heeft zo'n goed hart.
Hallelujah. Y'all, I tell you what, this is God.
Ik zou u vertellen, dit is God.
This is God.
Dit is God.
God put this marriage.
God heeft dit huwelijk samengebracht.
God is raising up power couples.
En God doet een powerkoppel opstaan.
Our apostle and prophet.
Onze apostel en profetes, een powerkoppel.
God is raising up power couples around
En God doet powerkoppels om je heen opstaan.
One of them power couples. One of them power couples. Somebody say power.
Iemand zegt powerkoppel.
So, can you imagine at this moment the only persons who knew that we were pregnant was my spiritual parents, Gloria and Kwasim. So, I was like laughing because I knew that I was a little bit angry at the man of God because I was like, I want to have a gender reveal. And you exposing everything right now. But at the same time, I was like, hey, God is a God of, certain times he works in a strange way. So I was like, but it can also be that we will get a girl first and then a boy. So this prophecy is true, but I was in my head just because I wanted the gender reveal, you guys. So we did a gender reveal.
Stop even. Ja, wat als het een beetje open staat? Ja? Kind, ga niet een beetje naar achter dan. Oké. Mag hem eruit halen. En dan gaan we aftellen. Van 10. Als hij een pakketje eruit heeft, Jury, laat niet vallen. Gaan jullie maar lekker buiten staan. Ja? Want hij moet op schot.
It's a boy! It's a boy!
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Zei het toch? Ik zei het toch?
It's a boy! It's a boy!
Jongen, wat zeggen jullie?
Yes!
So you guys, as you can see, we have a happy ending. And like I said earlier in the video, sometimes God will bring us in a situation that we hebben geen clue van wat er gebeurt. We have something like, God, are you still there? Are you hearing my prayers? Like, why am I in this situation? Like, what is going on? But I know for a fact that God, his way is the best way. So I had like 2 verses, that kept me going on. And one of them is like, it's in Romans 8:28, and I will read it. It said that first he works for the good of those who love him. If you love God, you can trust that he is working for your good. So that means that in everything that you are going through, you still need to love God. even in your hardest times. My goodness. Is it always easy? No. But it's easy to say, God, let your will be done. And when his will is manifesting, you are like, yes, but not that will, God. No, it doesn't work like that, So that was one that is, kept me going. And the second one is Proverbs 3:5. I think that is one that a lot of people know. It's like, trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Jesus said to him, if you can believe, all things are possible for those who believe. And this is one verse that I really want to speak like a little bit about, because it's not always easy to trust God, even when you are going through hard times and you're like, God, how can I trust you in this? Because what good can come out of this? But in my experiences that I had during these times and periods in my life, during the grieving and stuff, one thing, I'm a person, I am like bubbly. I love, to link with people. I love to, I'm very social. I'm a social person. But God really teach me, like, you need to know when to speak and when to be quiet. That is one thing. And the second thing is that God really teach me, like, don't wait until it's too late. That's it. Don't wait until it's too late. Like, God refused to redeem. I had a lot of things, like signs, actually, that I know, like, this is not good. But instead of praying, I was snoozing. And now I am very open with you guys. Like, instead of picking up what God showed me, I was like, small prayers, 3 minutes, and then, no, that is not how this thing works. Hey, when God reveals you, you need to pick it up. Don't wait until it's too late. And with that being said, like, we need to see things like geestelijk. Ik hou niet van het woord spiritual, but that's that word. But we have to see things like spiritual. One thing that I forgot to share with you guys. So after everything with the miscarriage, etc., I told my mother the dream that I had. For the people who do not know, now you know, I was a twin. I lost my twin pair. And it was exactly in front of that KFC that I saw in my dream. So that's very deep, So when God is showing you things, don't take it lightly. Don't take it lightly. Don't wait until it's too late. So guys, this was the end of my story time. I hope that you guys appreciate that I am sharing this with you. I'm not sharing this to be like, oh, je bent zo zielig and oh. We all go through things in life. This is one of my things that I wanted to share with you guys, to be a little bit open and, like, as a Christian, you go through things in life. You go through things in life. But if you know the God that you are serving, and if you stand up on the word of God, and if you stand up what God has spoken over your life, you will get through that. You will get through the storm. You will get through that heartbreak. You will get through that depression. You will get through that pain, as long as you believe in God, and as long as you're applying what God teaches us out of his word. Trust me, everything will be all right, and you will come out stronger than you are right now. Yes, do you believe that with me? I love you guys. Mwah. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to put a thumb up. And can you leave a nice comment down below? I love you guys and I see you in the next vlog. Mwah.
Special occasion. Welkom op onze gender reveal, meid. Ja. Ja. Ik wist dat deze zou huilen. Daar. Kom hier, waar ga je? Kom hier, hè. Niet wegrennen voor de camera. Ja, oh, Cookie. Wat?